The French president's billed himself as a main opponent to the hardline anti-migrant politicians currently holding power in Italy and Hungary. That's after the pair united to fight existing EU migration policies and vow to take power into their own hands in the next elections for the European Parliament. RT's Charlotte Dubinsky reports from Paris.
We're seeing clear signs developing as we head towards those European elections in 2019. And what we're seeing is the big divisions between the leaders of EU nations, with Emmanuel Macron, the President of France, declaring today that he would be in opposition to the leaders of Italy and Hungary if that's what they wanted, and he would stand up against their policies.
It is indeed clear that today there is a strong opposition between nationalists and progressives. And I will not give anything away to nationalists and to those who deliver this hate speech. And so if they wanted to see me as their main opponent, they are right.
Well, that's what President Macron had to say after that meeting on Tuesday between the leaders of Hungary, Viktor Orban, and the Deputy Prime Minister of Italy, Matteo Salvini. Now, they met yesterday and they bonded very well. One of the issues that they were discussing was the migration crisis that has engulfed Europe over the last few years. And the two said that they would look to work together to solve that crisis.
So the current situation is like that. There are two sides. One is led by Macron, who is supporting migration. We are on the other side, trying to stop illegal immigration. This issue is strongly debated inside the European People's Party, and we want our line to be accepted.
We're asking for collaboration, first of all, from the large countries, the countries that share a border with us, like France. The first person who should show his sensitivity and solidarity is the French president by reopening the border at Ventimiglia, and he can do so even tomorrow morning.
Well, the two have not always seen 100% eye to eye on the issue of migration. We know that Matteo Salvini in Italy has talked about Italy burdening too much of the responsibility of the migrants and wants them to be dispersed across Europe, whereas what we've seen from Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orban, as well as leaders of countries such as Poland and the Czech Republic, is a point-blank refusal to take any migrants in. But the two have come together because they believe that they can form the best and main opposition to the current status quo in the European Union. Well, let's look at some of the figures now of the migration crisis. In 2018, the figures show that so far around 82,000 migrants have come to Europe across land or from the sea. In addition to that, 1,500 people are feared to be missing or have died in the crossing in the Mediterranean. This migration crisis continues to cause a huge rift here in Europe, and it looks like it's once again going to be one of the biggest platforms causing division in Europe as we head to those elections just in 8 months' time. The question is, which side is going to win out?